Alright, YouTube. Hope you guys been out there building shit. So I just spent about 4 hours doing the spring over on this 88.5 Samurai. I did it once in the past, but I was kind of a little hooligan back then. I didn't have no money. I remember I got my aunt to order me the spring purchase online, and then I tore apart the whole Zook, had it all up on blocks, the axle sitting out, and I had no money. And I talked her into taking me to the welder, and we got them welded on for 40 bucks. I put it all back together, but then I used the stock drag link and I bent it this time. And mind you, this is like 15 years later. This time it's got the Z-link that I just bought. It's got a rear driveline spacer, and I bought these extended brake lines as well, but I don't know what it is. I think that it's the Harbor Freight. I think it's the Harbor Freight flare wrenches, or the line wrenches, whatever. I think they just strip out the fittings, man, because I'm just having horrible luck with fittings, brake fittings, fuel fittings, whatever. It seems like I just twist them and I strip them, and it's not working out very good for me. So I've got to reflare the hard line on this one, and I'll get it fixed up. Yeah, I'll let you guys see what it looks like now. Alright, YouTube, so I just wanted to do a quick video and explain how, on a budget, without buying any U-bolt, spring plates, any of that stuff, you can lift your Zook and whatnot. Once you got the pads welded on, you just use the U-bolt, the spring plates from the opposite side, and you flip it upside down, and it'll work on the other side. But the shocks are a little bit too short. You should do a better, taller shock mount. And same on the back. You do it the exact same way. And to get the U-bolts around the axles is a little, and into those holes is a little bit of a pain. Is what I did is I used 2 pieces of fence post and I slid it down over the U-bolts, and I was able to open them up that way. And then to close them, I stuck them into the wide part of my vise, and I was able to clamp them a little bit and get them to close. So I was able to do that. You can also drop down your brake lines, your brake line mounts, but I already ordered some extended brake lines, and I'm going to be installing them. You should do driveline spacer as well, and extend your e-brake cable or something I read, but mine actually works just fine the way that it is, so I'm not sure why. Just wanted to show you guys real quick in the back how this ends up. You're basically stacking everything the opposite. So this used to be the axle up on top, and this came down here. So now the shocks end up too short. But to remedy that, you can weld on different shock mounts here, and then you can triangulate your shocks to further in. You can get a different shock mount up there that allows them to tilt in at an angle, and then you get better articulation. I'll end up doing some of that stuff in the future, but just haven't been able to yet. So till next time, stay tuned, hit subscribe, hit like on my videos, keep building shit. Alright, YouTube, so there it is. Got that spring over. Like I said though, I already had the spring purchase welded onto my axles. I bought the extended brake lines, they're not installed yet. I bought the Z-link, that's installed. I bought a driveline spacer, I put that in the rear driveline. Figure that's the driveline that's used more. So I'll probably end up getting one for the front driveline, but I really didn't want to spend a whole bunch of money on this, because I figure Toyota axles are only about 800 bucks for a set. Why am I going to spend a bunch of money on this when I'm eventually going to just swap the axles and whatnot anyway. So, but there it is. Looks pretty good. Took me about 4 hours, but with the spring purchase already welded on all by myself. So believe in yourselves too, and you guys can do projects like this too. Customize your vehicle, lift it, lower it, do whatever you want. So until next time, believe in yourselves, keep building shit. Alright YouTube, so slight change of plans. So as I started looking for tires online and realizing that I was gonna end up spending a little bit and wondering if I really wanted to buy some 31s or some 33s, and then I started looking at the YJ spring swap kits and different things. Well, needless to say, whatever you want to say, I ended up going online and looking at a bunch of parts and thinking, wow, do I really want to spend all this money? And then I ended up going on Facebook, and I found somebody else that's actually going to the next step. They're going to the Toyota axles right now, and 1.6, and I'm not quite at that stage. I just want to keep the 1.3 for now till probably next year or two, and keep the stock axles for now, just because I don't have, you know, that kind of money right now. But I found this set of tires with wheel spacers, with brand new year ago YJ springs, with the conversion kit. The rest of it's in my garage. I've got the brackets for this end as well. The rear is welded. On the front, it's already got extended brake lines, which I just bought a set, but I guess I've got some extras. Oh, it's already got the extended diff breather tubes on both of them. I haven't done that mod yet. And it's got the high steer setup, which is why I'm saying things change. So I got all those parts. Oh, and that front end's got a locker. The rear is welded, but I've got a locker brand new, or a spool brand new over here in a box. So I'm just kind of looking in these over. The rear has the dual brake lines, mine's single. I'm not sure which flange, so that is on the for the drive lines. But my plan is kind of to just throw these tires on for now, get it looking good, and then in the next maybe week or so, I'll probably do these YJ springs in the hangers over my axles, because these axles just kind of look ridden hard, put away wet. They don't, I don't know. I think that mine are probably in a little better shape, but who knows? Maybe he did a lot of work to these when he was rebuilding them. I don't know. I didn't really ask. I was more excited to get a really good deal and get some tires and everything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these bolted up, and until next time, believe in yourselves, keep building shit. Alright YouTube, so there it is. I got the 33s mounted up. That's just a spring over though, and it's not even a big spring over. It's like the trailer axle perches and flip spring plates, stock spring plates or U-bolt plates and stuff. But those will be going in sometime soon. So till next time, believe in yourselves, believe that you guys can do projects like this too. Keep building shit.